Your car was just involved in a hit and run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what I'm talking. But listen to me.
Oh my God.
Listen to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony. This isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking.
And I'm telling you, I need you guys collectively to believe me and understand we are not lying to you. We were not driving this car.
If we pull the video from Casamigos and Hi-Fi, it's going to show you guys leaving right before the accident happened.
It was not. You're making a scenario for that works out for you guys.
But the problem is,
listen, please listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're lying to me.
The officer's voice you were hearing in this video is Sergeant Brian Steele of the Scottsdale Police Department in Arizona. On May 24, 2020, Yesenia Garcia drove to downtown Scottsdale and parked her car at approximately 8:43 p.m. From there, her and her boyfriend Kyle walked into a nearby nightclub. At around 10 p.m., while Yesenia and her boyfriend were enjoying their night, a stranger jumped on her car and stomped on the windshield. All of this was captured on a nearby surveillance camera. At around 10:46, Officers Steele and his partner receive a radio call notifying them of a hit and run nearby. They arrive to the scene and learn that the victim was struck by a black vehicle. At approximately 11:16, Garcia and her boyfriend close their tab and return to their vehicle to find that it's been damaged. They then notify the police. Watch how these officers make this couple's night go from bad to worse.
Your car was just involved in a hit and run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what I'm talking. But listen to me. Listen to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony. This isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking. If you
I came to get my cigarettes. You can ask the Hi-Fi security guard.
Then how did your car have damage on your windshield?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Listen
to me. Because of the nature of the incident and the injuries, if you continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other things to the car, and it's going to show that you were in the driver's seat.
We always hear stories of people being wrongfully convicted of crimes due to false investigations. Police are human like the rest of us, and they are not exempt to making mistakes in the line of their duties. The only thing is, people's lives are at stake whenever they do make mistakes. You often hear in these wrongful conviction stories that shady officers use the tactic of lessening the charges in the effort to try and get you to admit guilt. Unfortunately, people do crack under that kind of pressure. This kind of weaseling into submission has led to many wrongful convictions.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to give you one more chance to be honest with us. We're pulling the cameras and we're bringing a witness over that saw the car driving.
Okay.
It's a crime to provide false information to law enforcement. So when you I'm giving you an out. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So let me tell you this though. Before the person that was hit assaulted somebody and was running. I know she's concerned because she's been drinking. Normally, when it's a hit and run involving injury, it's a felony.
And I'm telling you, I need you guys collectively to believe me and understand we are not lying to you. We were not driving this car on 6th Ave or 6th Street, wherever you guys
have the keys for the car. This vehicle just hit a person.
This vehicle did not just hit a person.
It 100% hit a person.
You cannot put this vehicle there at this.
So when we test the DNA off the windshield, it's not going to come back to the guy that's in the hospital right now in life-threatening condition.
I could not tell you that because me or her were not driving this car. I have the keys. There's no other way to drive this car because I have the keys on it. We've been here since 9 o'clock. Pull video.
Okay, go grab the video and then
pull video from there. And while you at it, pull video from Hi-Fi and Casamigos, you will see we've been here.
If we pull the video from Casamigos and Hi-Fi, it's going to show you guys leaving right before the accident happened.
I was not. You're making a scenario for that works out for you guys.
Your vehicle, the one you have keys to that nobody else could have driven, the seating position is only in a position that your girlfriend could have fit behind the driver's.
Because she drove here.
But the problem is,
listen, please listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
You guys drove here.
No reason, sir, I have no reason to lie to you.
Was the vehicle damaged when you guys parked it?
No.
How would the vehicle have gotten damaged if you are the one that has the keys for it and nobody else has the ability to drive it?
I'm telling you, what is your name?
Sergeant Steele.
Sergeant Steele. I am telling you, she drove here perfectly fine, parked here. When we parked here, she said, there's always a parking spot on this street. Never fails. That's exactly what she did. When we arrived here, there were 2 units here already. When we arrived here, there were 2 units here. Nothing was wrong with this vehicle at all. We walked to Casa Amigos, met her brother and her sister-in-law there. Then we went to Hi-Fi. That is what we did tonight.
And then you came back and somehow
And
the car that you have...
And we came to this. And that's why I came over to the officers that was over there on the bike, because I was thinking, okay, should I call 911? Then I saw the cops over there. I was like, oh.
The problem is as you guys left, we're involved in a collision. You panicked.
No, we did
you
not.
pulled over here.
No, we did not. No, we did not.
Okay.
You cannot pin that. You're not pinning that on us, because that is not the truth.
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
You're
not
saying
that this vehicle was involved.
Listen, stop talking for a second. You're not listening to me. The person that was hit by the car was technically at fault because they're running from committing a crime.
Okay.
So if we can identify the owner and deal with that part of it, the seriousness of leaving the scene goes away a little bit, because the person that was running was at fault. The person that's driving this car continues to lie to us. It makes us lean towards the felony part of it, because they left a serious injury collision.
Okay.
So just before listen, you're not hearing me because you're still coming back with this. Listen to me.
And I'm going to summarize what you just said to me.
Listen to me.
You're saying that it lessens the offense of this car being in an incident, because the person that got hit is running from a crime.
They were at,
right.
That's
what you just said.
They were technically at fault.
Okay.
The driver committed a crime by leaving the scene.
Okay.
But it's common when somebody's scared.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm not, and please, Officer Stick, understand. I'm not scared. I'm not trying to weasel my way out of anything. I'm not trying to weasel our way out of anything.
I just want you to understand the whole circle of what happened.
Okay.
Because when we identify the driver, and she listen to me, and she continues to lie, and then you are not truthful. Just listen to me. You are putting yourself in. I already know she was driving. I'm not stupid. We have witnesses and we have cameras. I'm trying to help protect you guys now, because now you're lying to us and she is lying to us.
So you're telling me you refuse to believe us. You're telling me I'm lying to you.
Yes.
And I'm telling you the complete truth. I'm telling you, how am I lying to you? Tell me how I'm lying to you.
This vehicle hit a pedestrian.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
And you wonder how you're lying to me.
No, it did not.
Okay. Well, you were forewarned.
What?
I explained to you.
Please, hold on. Tell me this. What time did a vehicle hit another pedestrian?
About 15 minutes before we found you. We started driving. Let's stop interrupting me. Can you stop interrupting me? We started making right turns, which is common after somebody commits a crime. And as we made a right turn, we found the vehicle that was involved in it.
Okay. 15 minutes after somebody was hit, we were literally walking over here.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you about the same thing. Just think about what I told you.
Can I show you? Let me show you the transactions. Let me show you the transactions.
I don't need to see the transactions.
Why? Why? Because it validates my truth?
No, there's evidence that you can't dispute.
That's not evidence about anything.
There's a person that hit the windshield.
Nobody hit the windshield.
Okay.
This car...
All right, I'm not going to argue with you, man.
So the officers eventually checked one surveillance camera, and it came back inconclusive. They eventually arrested Yesenia for 2 counts of DUI and failure to stop at a scene causing injury or death. Luckily, her lawyer was able to obtain the surveillance footage that you guys seen earlier. The footage proves her innocence, and she'll be filing a $300,000 lawsuit to the city of Scottsdale. The Scottsdale chief of police said that he opened up an internal investigation after hearing about the arrest allegations. The review of the investigation will be complete and released September 14th. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a thumbs up. Also, if you or a loved one has had an interaction with the police that you'd like me to share, feel free to send the video to my email, policeclip6@gmail.com. It may be featured in a future video on one of my channels.